So you are an existing e-commerce home decor supplier to Wayfair, and I get asked this question a lot. You want to understand, is CastleGate the right kind of program for you? Well, it definitely requires your consideration. Hi. I'm Josh Roberts. I'm with RSG Sales, and we focus specifically on helping our clients in the world of e-commerce, and specifically home decor clients, and selling their products to Wayfair, Overstock, Home Depot, Walmart.com, Macy's, Bed Bath & Beyond, and more as well. So first and foremost, let's take it from the top with Wayfair. They are an $11.4 billion company by the end of this year. They are the biggest internet home decor retailer by far, and in fact, everyone in the U.S. On average, when you think of where do you buy your home decor products online, Wayfair is the overwhelming leader. Wayfair considers CastleGate as one of their biggest strategic initiatives. Currently, 31% of sales flow through CastleGate. They have over 9 million square feet. So yeah, I do definitely think it's something you want to understand and try to make the best possible decision. Is it right for your business? So let's first and foremost talk about what is CastleGate. Well, CastleGate is a vehicle to compete with Amazon Prime. Wayfair, with their distribution network and their different warehouse locations for CastleGate, again over 9 million square feet, they can get product to the entire U.S. within 2 days. And in fact, about 60% of the U.S. they can get product delivered within 1 day. So speed continues to be very, very important to the end customer, and obviously the happier the end customer is, the greater level of good reviews we get, which leads to greater levels of sales and repeat and continue doing that. So how is Wayfair different from a traditional third-party logistics or 3PL? Well, actually, they're not that different in terms of the basic functionality of it, from the standpoint that they receive product into their warehouse. They charge you a fee for that. They store the product for you, where they also charge you a fee based on the cubic feet that you occupy. And then they charge you an order processing fee or a pick pack fee. These are all things that other 3PLs do, and Wayfair's costs for doing these are very, very competitive. Here's the biggest differentiating factor. If you're using a traditional 3PL, they're not trying to drive your sales. They're not doing marketing. They're not putting 2-day flags up on the website. They're not doing anything to really help drive your sales. Of course, they want as much of your sales as possible because they get paid more. But by using the CastleGate program at Wayfair, your products are going to get a 2-day delivery flag. They're going to get boosted within the algorithm. Your products will get more placement in key curated promotional events. And it's really going to help drive your conversion upwards of 30 to 40%. This is a proven program. It's been in place now for a few years, and it continues to grow and continues to expand. I've been fortunate to have a lot of experience with this program with the different clients that we work with. And in fact, one of our outdoor furniture suppliers that we've been working with for several years, and several years on Wayfair before we moved into this CastleGate program, we started out small with 10 of our best sellers, and then over time, through trial and error and experimentation, we've evolved the CastleGate program to over half of the SKU count, half of the product line. And our sales over the last few years as a result of the CastleGate investment have more than doubled, well into the millions. So it's definitely a program that works. So let's talk a little bit more about the benefits. So I mentioned just a minute ago about the 2-day delivery flag, the bump in the algorithm and placement in the search pages, and increased placement in curated events. So Wayfair is going to hold this product in higher regard, which is going to help drive increased sales levels, 30 to 40% lift. Customers, of course, like speed to market. That's going to lead to more reviews and a better user end experience. As a result of using CastleGate, the product isn't going to be touched as many times. So it's going to get to the customer in a much safer manner, which is going to reduce returns and, again, improve the user end experience. Additionally, by using CastleGate, you're going to be able to leverage Wayfair's freight rates. So lower freight rates mean lower retails, which mean more competitiveness on the website, which, again, everything is driving to more sales, more traffic on the products, good customer experience and increased levels of reviews and repeat. That's what we want. That's what we're here to do. So that's the primary reason why we're using CastleGate is to drive sales. It's not like another traditional 3PL, as I mentioned before, where the purpose of that 3PL is to receive product, to store it, to ship it, which is a service that is definitely needed. With Wayfair, this program is to drive business on your top sellers. Okay, that's going to increase sales 30 to 40%, which is going to deliver increased cash flow, increased profitability, and improve your overall operation. The other advantages from an operation standpoint is that the fact that these products are in CastleGate means that Wayfair's labor processes and ships the orders. So on your best sellers, with probably your biggest customer by far if you're a home decor supplier, that's going to reduce quite a bit of burden in your own warehouse. So there's going to be efficiencies that you pick up therein. Now, one of the things that I think is important to really dive into is how do you best manage this program? And what type of products is CastleGate driven towards? Well, CastleGate works best with the best sellers, with the items that have the best merchandising, that have good sales history. And so ultimately what they do is they increase the run rate. So if you're selling on average 10 units per month of an item, CastleGate has the potential to take you up to 20 units per month in that item. And that's the primary reason why you're doing that. Is it a program for marginal to average sellers? Not at all. These items might have bad merchandising. There could be other things that maybe they're not competitive at retail. So just by putting them in CastleGate is not necessarily going to increase sales at all. In fact, one of my clients that when we worked together on building their CastleGate program didn't start out so good. It's a modern furniture company. We started out with some higher price point items in beds, in dressers, and the results weren't that good. The sales rates didn't pick up. But then we kind of shifted gears a little bit and said, okay, what are some of the products that the customer would really want to get in their home within 1 to 2 days? So we shifted to more accent furniture and more items that could ship small parcel. And then eventually we did go into some sideboards and items that were very popular that did ship LTL. So, and in doing so, over the last couple of years, again, we've doubled our business. But we made some mistakes that we had to learn from. So my recommendation is, again, when exploring CastleGate and you want to test it, you start with your best sellers and start conservatively. And you would ship product into the CastleGate facility from your domestic inventory, more than likely a truckload to maximize freight efficiencies. And so, you want to select 5 to 10 of your best sellers. And you want to put in enough inventory so you can measure the results. So you want to have a good understanding of, on a given item, what was the average monthly unit sales pre-CastleGate and what does it look like post-CastleGate? So that's going to give you a sense of the volume lifts and what kind of opportunities there are. And then over time, obviously, you continue to tweak it. Some items might need to come out. You're able to put in more, so on and so forth. And again, it's an opportunity to drive profitability and cash flow, increase sales rates to keep your business robust and continue to grow. Ultimately, what you want to get to with the CastleGate program, if it's really working for you, is that you don't want to have to touch the product. You don't want to have to pay for the freight twice via coming in from China to your warehouse, touching it again, and then sending it to CastleGate. That's only something you do initially just to, from a testing standpoint. But ultimately, once you have good proven history and you're having success, you start flowing containers in directly to the CastleGate program. So the CastleGate program is a very good vehicle. It is a proven platform. It definitely requires consideration given the size and scope of Wayfair and the kind of success that they've had. And this gives us the ability to really leverage their supply chain and their efficiencies to help grow all of our mutual business. So I would love to talk about your business with you in more detail and the CastleGate program and whether or not it might work for you. So I would invite you to visit rsgsales.com and schedule a call with me, Josh Roberts. Again, thank you so much for your time and enjoyed the opportunity to talk with you.